Where am I? Where am I? I've lost, like, all control over the situation. Continuing on. Okay, what was down here? Strange ruins, not a grove. So let's go over here, which I think this maybe takes us south also. Mattel ground. Oh yeah, that's the same place as before. Oh. Warriors. These are probably the Mandalorians. Yep, these are the Mandalorians the guy was talking about.
We're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please. Take my wife and children instead. Anything.
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Ah, what lovely people. Hello. Oh, you're gonna instantly attack me. How nice. Okay, Mandalorians are harder than, yeah, normal, so let's be careful. Okay. Good. Ooh. Let's see what he had on him. Concussion grenades and blaster carbine. Awesome. Good item. Oh. Equipment pack. Medpack computer. Thank you very much. Anything else? No. Good. I don't know if that completes the mission or not. You have encountered some of the Mandalorian raiders plaguing Dantooine and slain them. They did not seem as organized or as powerful as you had been led to believe. Perhaps you have not yet met the most powerful members. That is probably quite true. Okay, what's in this direction? Path south. Okay. Where does it take me? Because it tells me the name when I get near it. Grove. Oh, I'm looking for like a grove or something, so this should be what I'm looking for. Look, flying creatures in the sky. Awesome. Where would this take me? Central grounds. I don't know if I have to go there. That's like going even further south. I want to go maybe this direction. Oh. Baluk. Hello, Baluk. Who the heck are you? Apprentice, your arrival is well timed. Okay. Who are you? I can't be helping everybody. I'm on a mission. I'm going to handle this case myself, but now that you're here, you said how well you have been learning your lessons at the academy. Oh, come on. Chugunja Ninya? Yes. Okay. What is it you would want me to do?
Tukning chatukune muleraves. Ka chikun itahaldonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun.
Okay. Consider each man's account, check the facts, the information droid. Once you have gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through the possible scenario with me. Okay. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here. Okay. Chingpalamule. Nanotek. Yes. The man Caldonete was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. Okay. Okay. Both of them say they didn't do anything and that they came across the body, but both of you accuse the other. Is there anything else I should know? Handon was holding the rifle and the other one was favoring his legs. Okay, this is slightly confusing. Let me see if I can read it. Here, murder settler. Okay. Yeah, an approach blah 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 blah. He hopes you understand. Okay. So I have to talk to the information droid.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with his problem.
Yes.
I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Goldenetic, Ricard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Okay.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Ricard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened, according to you.
I was out hunting Irias when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Okay.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Okay.
Is there any other information you need?
I'll have more questions later. Can I ask you things? Yes, I want to discuss the murder. I'm gonna go skipping things. So, Hansen said that he was nearby and heard a shot run over, only to find Calder already dead. He said Rickard came out of the shadow of the rocks holding his blaster in his hand. Yes, his hunter rifle. Rickard said he was hunting areas, so one through the glare of the sun and shot at it. It's possible that Rickard may have shot Calder accidentally and Hansen may have found the body, but that seems a very unlikely explanation. It is more likely that at least one of them is lying. Okay. I do not know, not yet. I want to discuss the murder. Hansen said that he was nearby and heard a shot and ran over, only to find Calder already dead. He said Rickard came out of the shadows of the rocks. Yes. Okay, yeah, I'll continue my investigation.
Is there any other information you need?
Remind
My
me?
preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later. Well, he was apparently shot from behind with a blaster.
How can I be of further assistance?
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I
How
want
can I
to
be
do
of further assistance?
something else. I know why he was out here. He was running. What do you see happen?
Actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can't tell you, I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I...
Nothing more right now. Well, he's got his back to the bridge, so if he came from behind, that would probably make him the killer. I'm just thinking of the positioning of everybody.
What do you want to know?
Baluk said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
Okay, let me ask him something else. I know he was out here, he was hunting. What did you see happen?
Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
That's all for now.
Right.
So, wait. Calder had a gun. You had a gun. Didn't you have a gun then?
How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Tell me what happened here again. For the most people you would see blah blah blah. But that is no special. Was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. A rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. I think it's Hansen. I think Hansen is lying. Why do I believe that? He didn't mention the weapon found by the body. He didn't mention the weapon found by the body. I'll continue. Wait, so like, you're not Hansen, right? No, you're Rickard. Handon didn't have. Okay, so like, because the droid
Is
said.
there any other information? These
Tell me about
planes
the.
are rife with wild
Yes.
animals, not all of them benign.
The
There
other
have been
thing.
over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by
General
Cathars in the
advisory was
last 2
given out
weeks.
3 days ago
And General
to
advisory
carry a
was
weapon
given
at
out
all
3
times
days
when on
ago.
the planes.
To carry a weapon, small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge. Is there any other information?
See, I have my
Very
questions. My reasoning for Hansen being the killer is this. People have to take weapons. Clearly, Calder and Rickard had weapons because... Like, there can't be only 2 weapons and 3 men. That means one of the men was unarmed and he was either an idiot or a fool. Calder was probably hunting something, but that would make me think that Hansen maybe got rid of his weapon. Okay, I think Hansen is lying. Because he was just here at the last time. It's just none of these reasons. He was here just... Exactly. But stranger coincidences have been known to happen. I know who's lying now. Hansen is lying. I'm not gonna say fat people always lie. He didn't mention the weapon found on the body. I'm not gonna say fat... Oh, yeah. Okay, so if I say Rickard is lying, what are my options? There are no areas for him to hunt here. course cloudy. There's no sun glare. Seriously? That's gonna be the thing?
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualea gandona chuchut.
They give me like so many different types of information.
Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira. Ta kumjus tak miki grabulmogo.
See, this is why I'm not a good detective, and I'm not working for the police right now. Slimo, yep. Okay, so now what does he say? We should proceed to the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Okay.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slimeball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
I want to ask you something now. Else. Why would someone want to kill him? Let's not assume that somebody wanted to kill him just yet. Yeah, he got hurt jumping out of the bushes. He was out here hunting. Why would somebody want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
That is all for now. Okay. Droid, any other information? Cal, what can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Okay, so Handon.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there
Okay, I'll have questions later. So, Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. So they both had a speeder.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him.
Bro.
Slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I...
Why were you holding your side?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Is he lying about him running, which would mean he doesn't usually run, so he's lying about his reason for being out here.
How can...
Why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
Lie, you wanted to kill him for having an affair with your wife. I'm not going to go to any conclusions yet. That's all for now. Okay. I want to discuss the murder. Handon is lying. He knew his wife was cheating on him. Okay, you might want to see that what information the witnesses and the information droid can provide you about the blaster found near the body. If there is anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witnesses. Okay, this is what I want to get at, because there's only 2 rifles in this situation. He clearly had his with him. He didn't have one technically. The rifle was next to his body, which means it was either his or his. So the victims or Halden's. And people are required or have been told they should be taking
any other information you need?
A rifle. Tell me about these planes. Body. Okay, tell me about the weapon found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later. So, isn't Calder the... So it did not belong technically to the victim.
How can I be of further assistance?
What about the weapon you found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calfhounds around. Even an Iriaz can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Nothing more.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon you found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. I always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So...
I'm so sure it's Halden, but at the same time it's like... There's something off about this story. It is dangerous to be out here without rifles. That guy's rifle, he says it got stolen. So Halder says his rifle got stolen. Question, why would he come out here anyways, out for a jog, knowing that it's dangerous?
Right.
He had a rifle. He could have killed him and he had some sort of motive because he had cheated him. But let's be honest, if we compare motive of Rickard and Halden cheating a wife or cheating in a game in a bar, he clearly has the higher motive. The rifle belonged to Handon. He says it was stolen, probably by this guy. Unless... No, because Rickard arrived afterwards at the crime scene. If he'd put it next to the body, Handon would be saying that instantly. So, the gun was here when he had arrived. So, he didn't plant it. He's not that sort of mastermind criminal. And that would have meant 2 people out here without guns. But then, my question is this. If Handon planted the rifle next to him and said that he had stolen it, then where's this guy's gun? Because it is next to the river. Could it have been thrown away before the other guy came? I want to discuss the murder. The blaster's Handon's. He reported it, but he reported it stolen. Let me get more information on the blaster. I want to discuss the murder. The blaster didn't belong to the victim. Behind with a blaster.
So, what do you want to know? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
That is all for now.
Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report on Handon's blaster being stolen?
I'm sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all.
Okay, there we go.
The record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
That is all I needed to know.
There.
The blaster's Handon's. He lied about it being stolen. Okay, one final piece of the puzzle. There was a blood sample on the weapon that had been sent back for analysis, but before we arrived, perhaps you could inquire with information droid about it. Okay.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later.
I will be here to assist you.
How can I
so
be
you
further
did it.
assist-
I wish, I assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim, but I want to get Para. It didn't belong to the victim. Rickard hurt his foot. But it was just an ankle sprain. The other guy's holding his side, and he says he runs. So maybe he's holding his side because he's bleeding. He's clutching his side.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedi Badawana ni Dibo.
There is blood.
Dong na bungsha nunya. Dong patukashmak talea. Ta kunjus tahmiki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bondunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Amule slimo podadada nanga kumbis.
Let me think. There's only one blaster ball, so they can't both be guilty. Only one of them shot him. Rickard says he came out from the bushes, probably up high. He was lying about not seeing. I would say... Halder has the higher motive. He's been lying most, and he said he came from the bridge, which is where the victim has his back to. Just that simple fact tells me that it has to be.
Jedi Badawana ni Dibobo. Dong na bungsha nunya. Dong patukashmak talea.
I can leave now, then?
Yes, you can go now.
What? No!
Dong abungsha umnina. Wanga kumbis king balemura.
Balimura, blah 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 blah. Do you not feel you should be taken to the enclave for sentencing?
No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done.
What do you mean?
I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder, but so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison, but I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
Yeah, but who killed... Like, that's a separate case now. He came out here with intent to kill and is involved in this one, so yeah, he should be, judged. But this guy's the murderer, what are you on about?
Yes, you tentacle-headed moron. I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me by mistake.
Tong hait wam jiji jum lumpa.
Good day, may the force be with you. What an obnoxious case. Like, yeah, you have to get it right. 100%. Hoodoo. Let me get out of here.